Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to study chapter number 8, its second theorem. In previous lecture I explained it's the first theorem, and what is the difference of first theorem and second theorem. That is very easy as compared to first theorem, because when you have already understood about the first theorem, so second theorem it's easy to solve that. In a first theorem he said that in an obtuse angle triangle, but here in the second theorem he said in any triangle the acute angle of triangle, in any triangle the square of the side opposite to acute angle. It means that he is saying that in any triangle, because when the three sides are unequal in length or the two sides are same and the third side is the change, so that's why he said any triangle, in any triangle. But after that he is saying that in any triangle it must be acute angle triangle, so that's why I made it first. So this is acute angle triangle. So which triangle is called acute angle triangle? Yes, good, that whose one angle is less than 90 degree, which we are here mentioned by A, that is an acute angle, right? Because other angles are also acute angle, because all angles are less than 90, but here we are discussing about this acute angle. So this, when we are considering this acute angle, then we will, according to statement, we will apply the remaining conditions. So in given that acute angle triangle an acute angle triangle, acute triangle ABC, right? Because I have wrote here triangle, that's why no need to apply the notation of the triangle, it's acceptable. Otherwise if you will use the sign of triangle, then up to you that you have to write triangle or the sign of triangle. Okay, that in acute triangle angle A is an acute angle, angle A is acute angle. That is the second point. After that, as I told you before, that in obtuse triangle, when we draw the perpendicular, then perpendicular is outside the triangle, so we have to produce the length of the base. But in acute angle triangle, when we draw the perpendicular bisector of that angle, a perpendicular from B, so it is not outside the triangle. Okay, so when we will draw the perpendicular here, like here I draw the perpendicular. First of all, I want to check that is the name of regarding triangle, because sometimes that name I will change, so it's creating problem. Yeah, there is a little bit change of that one, so I will make the name of triangle according to your book. In book it is saying that this is point is B, so it's easy to learn that, because in the previous diagram also we will say that that is a perpendicular, not a bisector. Draw perpendicular AB, that is B. Draw perpendicular CD on AB. What we do? Draw perpendicular CD, what I am writing here, sorry. Draw perpendicular CD on AB. That is also the process of the given. Draw CD perpendicular on AB. Correct? After that, as we already assumed that before that one, the name of the sides. So the side opposite to this A, we assume that its name is this A. Perpendicular, neglect that one, don't make the name of the perpendicular here. And the side opposite to vertex B is small b, the side opposite vertex C is small c, लेकिन स्मॉल सी के लिए मेंशन करता चलो कि स्मॉल सी आपके पास यहाँ से लेके ये लेंथ and this complete length is denoted by small c. This complete length is denoted by small c. After that, in the previous that one, we already assumed that one, this perpendicular length is denoted by h. Perpendicular length is denoted by h, and then this total length is cd. So which is the projection? What is the projection of that one? AC. Before that we also assume that projection of AC. So projection of AC is that AD, because this length AC, इसके जो आपके पास नीचे नीचे जो आएगी वो आपके पास ये है perpendicular. So we assume that the name of this one X, right? So the name which we assume that you have to write in the given statement. So what is the name? We have already assigned that one starting from here. AC is equal to B, then BC is equal to A, then AB is equal to C. After that, the length of AD is equal to X, the length of CD is equal to H. As we already assumed that in the previous one, so that is the same, right? Like in the previous theorem there was no construction, and here is also no construction. So we need only to prove. So what is the to prove? So I want to write to prove it here, then to prove. To prove we have to write that after that. What is the to prove? According to statement. In a statement it is written that one, in any triangle the square of the side opposite to the acute angle. So what is acute angle? This is acute angle and its opposite side is small a. If I will write with the small sides, then we will write like that. So you can write it here directly with small also. Otherwise, if I will write with the big names, that is the BC square. According to statement, BC square is equal, because he said in the statement that the acute angle is equal to the sum of the square on the sides containing the acute angle. मतलब ये कि जो आपके पास acute angle बनाने वाली दो sides हैं उनके square का sum, ये acute angle है. तो one side is this one AC and the other side is AB. These two sides are making the acute angle. We have to take squares and sum. So we have to write that AC square plus AB square. According to statement, we are going with the statement. What is in the statement? Statement is equal to the sum of the squares on the sides containing that acute angle. उनका हमने squares की sides का sum ले लिया. After that, before that he said together. When you are writing together, then at that time we use here the sign of plus. But here he said diminished, means that you have to minus. Diminished. फिर उसके बाद उसने same sentence repeat कर रहा है by twice the rectangle. Twice mean you have to multiply by 2, right? Twice the one side of the triangle which is related to rectangle. जो हमारी triangle है, required triangle ABC, उसकी जो एक side है जिसके ऊपर right angle बन रहा है वो ये side, this side, complete side. We have to take AB, right? After the projection on the other side, the remaining second side, you have to take this second side, take its projection. So its projection, what is that? Its projection is AD. What is in the statement? That diminished by twice the rectangle contained by one of those sides and the projection on the other side. It means that when we draw the perpendicular, here is the right angle, then you have to take one side of the triangle which is having the right angle, that is a side which is having the right angle, and other you have to combine with the projection of AC. This is AC, and what is in the AC of this one? That is AD. As I told you before, if we have to apply the ladder, the foot of the ladder to the distance of the wall on a base is called projection. Okay, so here projection is AD. If we will name of the small sides like these ones, so what's it's like that, it is equal to like A square is equal to AC is equal to B square plus C square minus 2 in the place of AB is equal to C and X. In short way, we have to prove this one, A square is equal to B square plus C square minus 2CX. Okay. After that, now we are going to statement and reason. Here we write it here, proof. What we have to do, we have to little wait. Statement and reasons. Reasons. In statement and reason, so which triangle we have to take the first as the CDA, acute angle triangle, we should have to take the first. So that is a right angle triangle or not? CDA. Good, that is a right angle triangle. Due to this angle, it's a right angle triangle. So we take a right triangle CDA. So you can write that mathematically like that in RT, right angle. It's showing that the right angle because sign of notation of the angle, and here right angle triangle CDA. In CDA, so that is a angle CDA is the 90 degree. Angle CDA is equal to 90 degree. What's its reason? Good. That here we say that in the given CD perpendicular on AB. Perpendicular mean that is a 90 degree. So we will say this thing in a given. So we will write this reason is given. Right? If that is a right angle triangle, and according to rule, it must be satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. So according to Pythagoras theorem, what we have to write that one? Good, that is a hypotenuse square means opposite to the right angle square is equal to B square is equal to the sum of the remaining two sides. So x square plus h square. And name of this equation number 1, the reason is that Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Okay. After that, there is an other right angle triangle. What is that one? That is this right angle triangle, that whose right angle I am mentioning it here with the big box. Okay. That is triangle CDB. Before that one I take CDA. So you will write it here in right angle. That is the notation of the right angle. That is notation of triangle and CDA. Right? Here angle CD, sorry, not CDA. Sorry, triangle CDB. Triangle CDB. So that's why the triangle CDB, the angle CDB is a 90 degree. Angle CDB is equal to 90 degree because where we say that CD is perpendicular to AB. So when it is perpendicular, so 90 degree here and 90 degree here, so both sides it is having the 90 degree. That's why we say perpendicular in the given, so its reason is given. After that, if that is a right angle triangle, so it also must be satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. If it must be satisfy the Pythagoras theorem, then here is the point that we have to explain that. So first I will write in the big letters to express this right angle triangle, then after that small letters. So according to big letters, that opposite to the right angle, that is BC. Then after that I will tell you that why I am taking the big letters. BC square is equal to the other two sides square, that is CD and BD. CD if you want to write first, or BD you want to write first, it's both are correct. If I am writing BD, but the reason is that here Pythagoras theorem same. Pythagoras theorem. Why I should take the big letters? That is the reason. Yes, good. Because here we knew that directly the length of this one AD is x and this length is h, this length is b. Here A length is given, h length is given, but what is the length of DB? So here I want to ask the length of DB or BD is the same meaning. So what is the length of BD with respect to small letters if I want to use that one? So what should write it here? BC square. So BC square you can write it easily directly A square. Right? CD square, here you can write it here directly, that is H square. Right? But if I want to write DB, so what should write it here? Good, because check it, the total length, this total length is C and this length is x. From this point to this point length is x. So what is the length of this portion? So this length is good C minus x, because total length is C and this length is x. So this length is C minus x. Mean if that is total 10, this is 6, then that is 4. So if the total length is given and the one side is length is given, then you have to subtract, then we will find out. So in the previous, what we will do that? Good, that add. There C plus x, but here C minus x. So here we will write that C minus x whole square. Here we have to open the square according to formula A minus B whole square. So A square will remain same. How to open this formula? Yes. Good, that is C square minus 2cx and plus x square, and this plus h square will remain same. I want to use and make the name of this equation number 2. Okay, I want to use equation number 1 here. How to use equation number 1 here? Good. That is the result of x square plus h square is equal to b square. So we will put the value of this result, that is equal to a square is equal to c square minus 2cx plus b square. And what is the reason from equation 1 and 2? From equation 1 and 2. But we have to prove that a square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2cx. आप इसको रीअरेंज करके लिखें या ऐसे लिखें, बोथ आर करेक्ट. अगर आप रीअरेंज भी करना चाहते हैं तो भी हमारे पास सही है, ऐसे भी सही है. b स्क्वायर प्लस c स्क्वायर माइनस 2cx आपका थ्योरम प्रूव हो चुका है. दैट इज द सेकेंड थ्योरम ऑफ दिस चैप्टर एंड आफ्टर दैट आवर चैप्टर इज कंप्लीट. और इस चैप्टर के थ्योरम के साथ आपके पास 8 मार्क्स आपके पास है. इन दो थ्योरम में से एक थ्योरम के आने का चांस अबव द 90% है. रीज़न आपको मैं पहले भी बता चुका हूं, क्योंकि ट्राई एंगल के सिर्फ हमारे पास एक चैप्टर है, उस एक चैप्टर में टोटल 3 थ्योरम है, जिसमें से 2 थ्योरम हमारे पास रिड्यूस सिलेबस के अंदर असाइन किए गए हैं और दोनों थ्योरम मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन कर दिए हैं. नाउ फर्स्ट prepare it and inshallah tomorrow you will give me test of this theorem. Okay, take care and thank you.